Bear, and today I'm bringing you a new table for the game called Abathor. Pretty much like this table is very straightforward, and this game is good for me to use as an example to show you how to do some like scripting on GameMaker games. Okay, so first of all, let's go through the table. Now first I want you to take a look at the hardcore mode switch. Let's just activate it now and start new games. As you can see, I cannot get into the bravery mode, and if you don't want to, just wait until you clear the games once or twice, then just use the script. When you get in here, right, moving up and down, updating the address here, then you choose enable, and there we go. Okay, so let's start right here. Let's see, GDD, let's see if this guy is faster. Alright, let's get in the games. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, so now we get in the games right here. As you can see, we can apply all the script over here. So the gem amount is like the coin out there, the kill amount is the whole score, or how many monsters that you kill, and usable item amount is just the amount of item that you might receive later on. So let's put thing in here like something more visible here. So you see they change number of coin. This one I'm gonna change the number of score that we have here, and then here we just do that. Alright, and then for infinite health, you can see my health is not going down. Okay, let's keep going. So there's one more thing I want to show you with this picture, in this games. Okay, so we see some item here, right? If we freeze that, okay, you see that I can use my item infinitely. Okay, but let's go over all these. Keep going. There's that one small problem with the infinite health code, and okay, it's right here. Right, we get in here, and you can see the game kind of stuck in here. It's not going, and the reason for that is the health problem. So you just disable the health script, and you see that now it's going. As simple as that. Okay, then once you get started, you can just reactivate the script again. So the basic way, the easiest way to work around this is like right click over there and have a set a hotkey right there. So where is my thing? Set a hotkey. Why not showing up? It's somewhere. Did I put it below it? No. I don't know what happened to my hotkey screen, but well, you can just set a hotkey right there, and then change the hotkey, put a hotkey in there to activate and deactivate the script for you. So you know you don't have to manually click on that one to disable at the end of the stage. Alright, and if you're here for the table, then that should be it. Now for you. Those who are here to know how to make a hack cheating or scripting on a GameMaker games, then let's talk about it. So first of all, we need a game that made by GameMaker, and how do we know that? One thing I noticed is most of the GameMaker, all the value most of the value they have are in double. You can see that the gem amount, the Q amount, the usable amount, item quantity, that is all double. The health amount is double too. So that one of the things. So when you do a search in here, now let's say I do not know this game was made by GameMaker when I started. So I just take a try a guess in here. I try with buy, 2 buy, 4 buy, 8 buy, float and double until I find something. Someone was telling me that we can search for all. The thing is I never have a luck with all. Maybe like my understanding about memory and everything, like computer memory and stuff, is not that good, but yeah, not a lot of luck with that. So I just, what I do is I just look for a double in here, and once we get some value, we can start to do some modification. So let's start with something as easy as the health value. Okay, let's remove the script right here, and this one right here, pause again so my mouse will go. You can see like the health value. So I just make a guess, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So we can make a look for 7. Alright, first scan, and then let's unpause the games and get over here and get hit. Alright, so we get hit once, the value decreased by 1, so now we have 6, and the address showing up. So let's check if this thing is our real health value. So we put it to a 3, and you see that the value going down. I set it to 7 again, it go back up to 4, and when I freeze it, right, it's not changing, right? It changed and it meant to go back to the number 7 again. Okay, so now I find it. Alright, now you right click on that one and you find out what access to this address. Alright, I click on that, put a debugger in, and you're gonna see some function that have been accessing to that address. But you want to get hit one more time or do something to modify the address to see all the function in here. So now basically we have all the function that may accessing into the health, our health value. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna use one of these to make this script right here. Which one should we use? I don't know. We really have no idea in here. So at this point I know, but let's say we starting look at this one. So you can choose one of these and then start analyzing things. Okay. Now for GameMaker, what happened is that most of the time when I try look at this function, so let's just randomly pick this one and show this assembler, it bring up the memory viewer in here, and then this is like the code, the function of the game that running our game right now. And one of the things that make this one is nice is when you right click over here and you choose find out what address this instruction accesses. Okay, click on that one and you can see it running here. It just few seconds, it only like 1,000 addresses accessed by this line of code right here. So that is a big problem, because if we make a script changing this value here, it's gonna change everything in here and then it crashes our games. We only want is to target one of these 1,000 address in here, and take a look in all these is not viable. Sometimes like when you just start to kind of analyze one of the script, it crashes the games, for whatever reason, right? And for bigger games, sometimes it going up to like 20-30,000 addresses at once. Like way bigger game that I made before had the same issue. This game is quite small, and that why we only see 1,000 addresses right here. But anyway, a lot of games now they're using that type of what they call virtual function or whatever to kind of output everything. And our job is kind of, when we make this table, we need to look for a specific address only, right? We don't want everything. So sometimes when we get in here and then we use that find out what address this instruction accesses, you get in there and you see only 2 or 3 addresses of 10, then you're gonna, oh, my life is so much easier now. But when you see it like 100, 1,000, or even like 100,000 stuff, then well, that's not a good one. Okay. Alright, so for most of the GameMaker games, you wanna see that issue. Anyway, let's back to this one. So you have to went through all of these and kind of like double check to see. Sometimes you can find something very beautiful. I think this one right here, for example. No, not that one. One of these are very simple. Let's see. Now I don't remember which one is it. So this one right here, for example, we only see in 3 addresses getting accessing over here, and this is what sometimes what we want to take a look at. Okay. So in this case, this one is easy. So take a look over here. We click on type double right there. Make sure you stop the breakpoint right there first, and then go to double here, because most of our addresses go in double. We see 3 addresses over here, and I don't know what are these, but I know this one is our health. Right, so I know for sure this instruction right here does helping us, that does accessing our health. Alright, so we can do a lot of things over here, but what I noticed for GameMaker games is if you take a look at the list of instruction over here, of the register over here, all of these, okay, we're gonna looking for something that right now I'm calling them an ID, because I noticed that when I go through about 3 or 4 GameMaker games already, most of the time the value of the addresses of something we're interested in always associated with some ID. Okay, for this case it's in R11, but for other cases it can be REX, RBS, RDX, it can be RDI, it can be everywhere. Okay, but the thing that makes us know if that's a good ID to use is for GameMaker games, you want to see a 5-digit ID. So this one you see the 19C90, so that's 5-digit right there. Right, and we can see it in the register state over here as well. You see that R11 equal 19C90. Beautiful right there. You can see the other two also have those kind of like ID thing. Right, they all, for this game they all stay in R11. So anyway, that is the key right now. We can use that one, right, get in here, and then we make a script for that tool, auto assemble, template, AOB injection, and okay, that remove all of the thing that may make it harder for us to take a look at. So this is the script that we create that will make a injection into this one. The injection in Git engine is like where you inputting or injecting your modification to the games. Alright, so based on this script right here, or this one over here, they're the same. Okay, we know that RDX holding our address right here, 18676E, 18676ED, 6EE0 here. So this one holding our health address, right? And the RAX gonna get the value of your health from this one. Okay, so before RDX gonna writing into our value over here, we can modify it. Alright, so we're gonna do something like move or copy a value into RDX, and this one we want to make it a double. So move cannot really move a double into a pointer like this. Okay, so I need to borrow something, and let's see. So here we use RAX, RDX, and RBX. It's going to reset for to use something we don't see in the code, and RCX is not using here. So we're going to borrow this one by push. Okay, whenever we push, we pop. Alright, push means we borrow it, and pop when we return it. So if you borrow and you don't return, the game crash, and similar at that. So whenever you push, just pop it right away. and then you can develop your script inside that part so you will never forget. Okay, so now we're gonna copy the value in RCX into RDX. Right now RCX doesn't have anything that we're interested in yet. It basically on the stack it is 0 right now. So what we can do in here, we're gonna copy the value that we want for our health value in here. So double, let's say 8. Okay, and now this instruction gonna copy this double A into the RDX over here. There's a other like more direct way to copy a double value, but I think it's a little bit complicated, you know. So just working with some like basic instruction like this at the base level. Okay, so now we have this, we put it in here. The problem is if we make the script right now, remember when I do the address instruction accesses here, we have 3 values in here, right? So if I compile this code right now, all the 3 will be changed to 6 and it might crash the games. Okay, and we don't want that. So therefore we're gonna make a comparison in here. We're gonna compare that R11, okay, with this one 19C90. okay, and we make a conditional jump here, jump if not equal code, which means when R11 is not equal to this ID, check health ID, okay, then it do not, it just goes straight to code. That's it. Now if it does equal to R11 does equal to 19C90, then it's gonna execute this part right here. It's gonna push RCX with we borrow RCX, then we copy the double A, like the number 8 in double type, into RCX, then it copy that value in RCX holding into the pointer RDX holding here, and we return the value of RCX and it execute a normal code. Okay, and then after that just assign in here we call infinite health. Okay, now we activate that script, and you see that right now no matter how I get hit, I'm not getting any issue. So that's all about this tutorial for GameMaker. This one is very basic one, and the next one I'm going to show you the more advanced method of looking at stuff. Okay, thank you for watching and I will see you later.